Hello Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to another reading. Let's see the overall energy between you and the person you're connecting with or will be connecting with. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. You could be dealing with a Capricorn specifically, because I tend to look at this card as like the devil in tarot, but we'll see why you're getting this card and how it resonates with your reading for today. But let's focus on you first, Aries, and then we'll jump over to your person. So keep in mind, though, time is fluid. For some of you may have already experienced this. For some of you might currently find yourself experiencing this. And well, for others of you, you might find yourself experiencing this at a later date. How does Aries currently view this relationship? Okay. We got the Six of Cups. We got the Two of Cups. And then we also have the Page of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign strongly, so a Cancer, Scorpio, maybe even a Pisces. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case, though. How does this person currently view this relationship with Aries? We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Page of Wands, and then we also have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I kind of like this person. You guys might be around the same age. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I'm not getting like a huge age gap here. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. When it comes down to how you're currently viewing this relationship, whoever it is that you currently find yourself connecting with, this is somebody that you do feel a very strong and intense connection to. This is also somebody that you do have a lot of emotions for, Aries. Now, I do feel like, you know, your relationship with this person, you know, is your main focus / priority, which there's nothing wrong with that, Aries, but a lot of you might start to feel, how do I say this? A lot of you might start to feel slightly neglected within this relationship. And here's why I say that, because your main focus / priority has a lot to do with your relationship with this person and what it is that you're striving for with this person. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, but this person's main focus / priority has a lot to do with growth, expansion, going after the things that they essentially want in life. So you might start to kind of feel a little bit neglected. You might start to feel like, oh, this person doesn't care about me as much as I do. Like, you might start to feel that way. It just kind of looks like your main focus / priority has a lot to do with your relationship with this person. And then, well, their main focus / priority has a lot to do with growth, expansion, success, money, career. I want this for myself. I want that. Like, you know, this is somebody who comes off to me as somebody who's very, very driven and very motivated to attain the things that they basically want in this life, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, these three cards wanted to come out. I'm going to take it, but I still want to pull some. How does, yeah. Yep. We got the nine. You got the Nine of Pentacles, you got the King of Pentacles, and man, whoever this person is over here, this person might even own their own business. I feel like this person does very, very well for themselves financially speaking. Let's look at these three cards I wanted to come out. We got the Ten of Cups, we got the Ace of Cups, we got the Nine of Wands, and then okay, see, now it's starting to kind of get a little bit interesting here. I really want to like break this person down a little bit more. I am slightly concerned. I will say that. I am slightly concerned about this person because whoever it is that you're connecting with, this is somebody who's all about me. My money, my business, my growth, my expansion, what I want for myself. It's a me sort of situation coming from this person is something that I'm starting to kind of notice. As far as like you're concerned, this is the only like energy that I'm honestly getting from this person in regards to like the relationship that they share with you. I do kind of feel like this person does want a future with you, but at the same exact time, they're kind of coming in with this overall energy of, I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, I'm still trying to figure out if I could really have a future here with Aries. But until then, you know, until I figure that out, I'm just going to keep focusing on me and my money and my career and my success and more. Like, this is somebody who comes off to me as somebody who's like very, very driven, very, very determined, like I said, to obtain the life that they basically want for themselves. Like I said, not necessarily a bad thing, but that's why I said in the beginning of your reading, you might start to feel a little bit neglected by this person. You might start to really question, oh, how serious is this person about me in our relationship? Because they're not necessarily prioritizing you as much as you're prioritizing them. Don't get me wrong. You know, when I said that you are prioritizing them, I don't mean that that's the only thing you think about. That's the only thing that you're focusing on. I'm sure you're focusing on other things. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure you are. But it just kind of looks like you prioritize them more than they prioritize you, if that makes any sense. And it has a lot to do with the simple fact that they're kind of unsure about you. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest this morning. They're unsure about you. They're completely unsure about you and what the future has in store between you and them. They're still trying to kind of figure you out and figure out where is this going here between you and them. But until they're able to really figure out where this relationship is kind of heading here between you and them, I don't see them really prioritizing it like that. I really don't. Don't get me wrong, you're in the back of this person's mind. Yeah. But right now, it just kind of looks like because they're unsure about you and where this is going and whether or not this is actually something that they really do want right now, they're going to focus on themselves. They're going to focus on their career. They're going to focus on their overall success. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are dealing with somebody who makes a lot of money. This person has a lot of pentacles on their end. And on top of that, not only that, but granted, you could be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign, sure. But you got to be dealing with somebody who makes a lot of money. There's just no way that you're not. There is no way that you're not. Yeah. The fact that they're harnessing fire and earth is kind of telling me that you're dealing with somebody who's very ambitious, somebody who's very driven, somebody who's very determined to create the life that they basically want for themselves, to be completely honest. I want to see why this person's unsure about you. That's something that I do want to kind of like entertain really quickly. Because it's not like they don't know that they can go off and have a future with you. They know that they can. Besides the point. But I want to see what's the hold up here. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Yeah, see, here's the hold up here. And it has everything to do with them and very little to do with you. I think that you're making your intentions with this person very crystal clear. You're very vocal about how you feel about them, what it is that you want with them. There is no hidden agenda coming from you, to be completely honest. Keep in mind, because this person has a lot of pentacles on their end, this person might essentially feel like you're after them for all the wrong reasons. They might feel like you're only dealing with them because of the amount of money that they make. I'm sorry, but you're not dealing with a bum here. You're not. You just can't be. You can't be dealing with a bum. This person has a 10 of Pentacles, a 7 of Pentacles, a 9 of Pentacles. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if this person has money coming in different directions, to be honest. Like, they could have their whole career going on. They could be investing into stocks and things like that. I just feel like this person has like money coming in all different directions. Now, you may not be aware of it, and I don't blame them for probably not disclosing that to you, but this person might be under the impression that you're pursuing them for the wrong reasons, and it could have a lot to do with the fact that they make pretty good money. There is no way that they don't make good money. There is no freaking way that they don't. You can't convince me that they're broke. You just can't. You can't. But yeah, I feel like this person, like, they can see that you really do care for them, that you really do want a future here with them, but they don't trust you. Let's be honest. They don't trust you. They don't trust you, and it has a lot to do with possibly past experiences that they've had with other people. Say for perfect example, this person's worried that you're only after them because they're successful or whatever the case may be. Maybe it's because they've dealt with a lot of people that took advantage of them and were only after them for their money. You know what I mean? So we can't blame them entirely for feeling that way if that is the case. For the vast majority of you, it's because of that. They think that you're after them because of the success that they have. We got the 10 of Pentacles. We got the 8 of Wands. And then we also have the Page of Wands. When it comes down to how you're currently feeling, I feel like that's a bonus. Like, I don't think that you're blind to the fact that this person does very well for themselves financially speaking. I don't think that you're blind to the fact that this person is successful. I don't think that you're blind to those things. I think that you can totally see that. But I feel like the way that you look at it, it's very different. You're looking at it as, well, that's a bonus. You know what I mean? You're not looking at this person like, ooh, they have a lot of money. Let me go talk to them. You know, because there's way more to that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like you're after this person because of the money that they make. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't be seeing these cups out here. And the cups basically represent our human emotions, right? I think that you have emotions for this person. I think that you have a lot of love for this person. I think that you actually care for this person. And the fact that they do very well for themselves financially speaking, yeah, that's a bonus. That's nice. That's really nice. I feel like you're looking at this person like they're the total package. This person probably makes more money than you. What actions? We have the Hermit, we got the Seven of Swords, and then we also have the King of Swords. Okay. Let's see what's going on. What actions? We got the Two of Cups, we got the Judgment card, and then we also have the Two of Swords, and then we have the Seven of Swords. With the Hermit to the Seven of Swords to the King of Swords being out here, I think that you know that this person doesn't trust you entirely. I think that that's something that you're well aware of. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, because it's like I'm trying to like find a way to kind of like wiggle around this person here, but it's kind of hard, man. With the Two of Swords to the Judgment card to the Two of Cups to the Seven of Swords, this is kind of like an overall energy of like this person still trying to really figure out if you and this relationship with you is basically what they want. They're very indecisive right now about you. But it all kind of boils down to what I already said. If this person's concerned that you're after them because they're successful and because they make a lot of money, I don't blame them for feeling the way that they feel, especially if they have been taken advantage of prior to you entering their life. One thing that I will say is this. I don't feel like you're after them for money. I don't. I do feel like there's real emotions coming from you. I think that you really do care about this person. I think that you really do want a relationship with this person. And the fact that they just so happen to be very successful is a bonus. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a bonus, man. But I feel like they are very quick to think, no, they're only after me for money. They're not after me because they really want to be with me. They're not after me because they really do love me and because they really do care. I gotta be honest. I think that this person needs to kind of come to terms with the fact that there is a lot of good things about them outside of their success and whatever it is that they have going for themselves. There's a lot more to them than just that. You know what I mean? And you see that. That's the thing. You see that. You see that. Like, I don't feel like you've grown these emotions for this person just based off of the fact that they do very well for themselves financially speaking. You know what I mean? I don't. I think that there's way more to this person that you really, really do love, that you really do like, and that has absolutely nothing to do with this person's bank account, okay? But leave it to them. They're not going to see it that way. They're just not going to see it that way. At the bottom of the deck, I'm like, where is this going at this point? We have the Knight of Wands. We also have the Ten of Cups with the King of Wands to the Ace of Wands. This is like an overall energy of you trying to show this person that you really do love them and that you really do want to be with them because of them. That's my thing with this person in particular. Like, they only think that people interact with them because they're successful and because they have a lot going for themselves. There's, I'm pretty sure, way more to this person than their career. You know, like, I'm pretty sure they have a really nice personality. I'm pretty sure that they're very generous and they're very kind. I'm pretty sure they're very respectful. I'm pretty sure they're very big on loyalty and commitment. Like, things that have nothing to do with this person's career, by the way, but they are so convinced that the only people that try to pursue them are people that just want them for their money. You know what I mean? It's like, no. And I'm pretty sure you have a job, okay? I'm pretty sure you have a job on top of that. You know, it's like, come on, man. Come on. I really want to see where this is going, though. Okay, wait a minute. So we have the Six of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay. See, I kind of like this overall energy somewhat because with the Six of Swords, look at it as like them taking a step back, right? There's only one real way to find out if you're just after them for money, right? And it does kind of require them to kind of take that leap of faith. I can tell that they don't want to because they don't want to be taken advantage of, which I get that. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, okay? I kind of feel like you have a lot that this person is essentially looking for within a person. And it's going to be very, very difficult for this one over here to the right of me to just say, screw it. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You have way too much that this person wants within a person. Way too much. See, people like you are not easy to come across nowadays, and they know that. So as far as like them tossing this relationship away and saying, no, I'm not going to do it, I don't see that happening. I just don't. I don't see that happening. Sorry, I don't. You have way too much that this person's essentially looking for within a person to just be like, no, I can't do it. Sorry, can't do it. Can't do it because I think you're just after me for money. No. Even your overall actions moving forward, I think that this person's going to essentially see that you don't want them because they're successful and because they make money. I think that that is a bonus. That's a bonus. That's nice that they're successful. That's nice that they live in a good place. That's nice that they drive a nice... It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's beautiful. Wonderful. But there's way more to that. That's the thing. And in time, this person will see that, but they need to kind of get out of that mentality of, well, everybody's just after me because of my money. No, because I'm pretty sure they have a nice personality. They're probably really respectful. On top of that, they're probably very big on loyalty. They might even be really good with children. Like, there's more to this person. I don't know if they realize that, but there's more to this person than just their money. Got it? Okay. We have keep an open mind, and then we have very soon. I feel like this advice is for the king, to be honest. It's for the king. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. That alone should already kind of let them know that, yeah, just because that one over there took advantage of you doesn't necessarily mean that this one will. You know what I mean? Maybe they've dealt with a lot of gold diggers. I don't know. But I don't feel like they're messing with a gold digger this time. I think that you're well aware of their success. I think that that's a bonus. Yeah, it's nice to be with somebody who has a nice career. Yeah, that's nice. But I'm pretty sure there's other things outside of this person's career that you actually like about them. You know what I mean? And that's something that they need to kind of like come to terms with, that there's way more to you than just your money and your bank account and your success and things like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so that's what I have. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. Aries, on top of that, for those of you who want to follow me on Instagram, it's linked in the description box down below. Hopefully the reading helped, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.